Good morning, Methacton, and welcome to the Warrior News. This is Dr. Euchre, and today is Wednesday, September 3rd, and it is an E-Day. Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the pledge to the flag.
Welcome back to the Question Corner. I'm Chris Foraker, and now let's get to today's question. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest of its kind in the world. What is it? Send those answers to questioncorner@methacton.org. And now back to the desk.
Hello, Methacton. As we enter into the unofficial start of fall, I want to remind you of some very important things. First of all, seniors, late arrival and early dismissal start next week. Please remember this is a privilege. If your grades start dropping or you're late too many times, we may consider meeting with your parents to discuss staying at school to get your work done. Seniors who are leaving at the start of 7th period, you will be signing out at the auditorium doors. You will need your IDs to scan out. If you are leaving before 7th period, you will sign out at the front office. All late arrivals will come through the office. Athletes who practice right after school, please remember that all your equipment needs to be put in room B105 in the morning by 7:30. I know this is a change for some of you, but we are making sure that there is supervision for all our student athletes. Also, you need to pick up your equipment at the end of the day by 2:30. Your coach or assistant coach should be at the locker rooms to let you in. For athletes not practicing until later in the afternoon, you should go home and come back so you are not unsupervised while you wait for your coach. Now, I know how much fun lunch can be. It's a time to be with your friends and talk while you eat. But please remember, we need to show respect to our school by cleaning up after ourselves. It is your responsibility to make sure your trash is not left on the tables and the floor. And lastly, tomorrow we will be celebrating our Philly team, the Eagles, by wearing green or your favorite Eagles gear. Let's get in the real spirit of fall by all coming together to cheer on our home team. Go Birds! I am looking forward to another great year at Methacton. Remember to always be respectful, responsible, and safe.
Attention students wishing to be Methacton poll workers, Methacton is once again offering opportunities for students who are at least 17 years of age to work at the upcoming election in November. This is a paid position. See Mr. Maida in room C246 for details. Boys basketball open gyms will run on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 3:40 p.m. Basketballs are not required. Be sure you have a ride arranged to pick you up at 4:30. Contact Coach Lockard at plockard@methacton.org to get on the team app to get the most up-to-date information. The theater company's first meeting will be today at 2:30 in the auditorium. This is an informational meeting. All are welcome to learn more about the program. There are more opportunities to join besides acting and singing. The fall play this year is Alice in Wonderland. Auditions will be on Thursday, September 4th, immediately after school in the auditorium. The auditions will consist of a max of 2 monologues from the script, which you will get to choose. Monologues will be available for you to review ahead of time in the MHSTC Google Classroom, 7PVV. The code is right there. You can also find audition Q&As on the theater Google Classroom or outside the dance studio door, C104.
The GSA will have their first meeting on Thursday, September 4th after school at 2:30 in room A125. Please email Mr. Light if you cannot make the meeting, but you are interested in joining. There will be a meeting for anyone interested in playing softball this spring on September 9th from 3:30 to 4:15 in room C134. Are you interested in joining Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America? FCCLA's first meeting will be held after school next Wednesday, September 10th in B101. Please come see what FCCLA is all about, meet new people, and get involved in exciting opportunities. Got questions? See Miss Ann or Miss Pillman. The Warrior News, that's us, will host a meeting for current members and for students wishing to join today from 2:30 to 3 p.m. right here in the television studio. If you're looking to anchor for the Warrior News, then your tryout will be on September 10 here in the television studio from 2:30 to 3. To all Class Congress candidates, if you're having a Class Congress speech recorded, then report to the television studio between 12:30 and 2 o'clock today. Recordings will conclude at 2:20 today. You may report from 12:30 until 2:20 p.m. on Thursday. Recordings must conclude by 3 p.m. on Thursday. Your speeches can be no longer than 60 seconds and must be emailed to Mr. Clark at wclark@methacton.org, preferably one day in advance of giving your speech. Now, to a word from the esports team, who's looking for new members this season. After that will be a report from Alex Eels regarding yesterday's home action by the girls soccer, field hockey, and volleyball teams.
I'm here following a tough loss from Methacton Volleyball taking on Boyertown, but today a ton of action around the Methacton campus. The Warriors played 3 home games. We start with Methacton Soccer taking on Boyertown. Methacton quickly took the lead on Jessa Greenberg's first varsity goal and just the second goal of the team's season. Boyertown then tied the game 1-1, took the 2-1 lead when Methacton tied the game with 39 seconds to go. Goalkeeper Alana Albergado started the attack with 1:10, and the Warriors were able to put it home just before the end of the game. The Warriors did end up losing on a last-second buzzer-beating goal from Boyertown in the second half of extra time. Over in field hockey, the Warriors ended up winning 3-0 against one of their rivals, Springfield. Goals were scored by Anna Bravo, Leah Dewan, and Alyssa Sardo. The Warriors will take on Boyertown in a PAC championship rematch coming up on Thursday night. And finally, here in the Methacton main gym, The Warriors lost the first set. They ended up battling back about 10 straight points, won the second set, and then eventually lost the third and fourth sets. Very, very close match overall. The Warriors will take on Upper Marion on Thursday night right here in the main gym. For Warrior News, I'm Alex Elis.
And the answer was skyscrapers. Winners were Callie, Del Rossi, and if you could have guessed it, Dill. And now back to that desk.
Are you interested in participating in a nationally recognized STEM research team?
The MHS Science Fair team is having its first meeting after school for 10 minutes on Tuesday, September 16th in Mr. Helms' room A213, immediately after school.
And from the entire Warrior News team, 2:30 today. Be there or be
Square?